Hey all, and welcome back to Bayonetta 2 for the Nintendo Switch. We've reached the top of the Cathedral of Cascades, and for some reason we're going back to Chapter 1?
Yes, so remember way back when we did Chapter 1 that I said that there's a couple of things that you can't get until later in the game?
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, so now that we've got Snake within, we can get those things, so we're going to go get them. And the reason that it's, lumped onto this part is because Chapter 6 is really bloody short. As in, it's maybe about, 5 minutes short. And I couldn't quite bring myself to make a part that short for this playthrough. So, I think Tom might have killed me. So
Probably just a wee bit of torture, it's fine.
So it was very much, okay, no, we're going to do this now and attach it to this because it makes the most sense because we've just got the power. And therefore we are going to make use of it. And what you're going to see is basically a not full or very good speed run of this chapter once I've gotten the things that I am after.
What are you after, actually?
So what I'm trying to do is find this little nook under here, because this is what you need Snake within for to get to this Umbran resting place.
There you go.
Which has a witch heart in it.
We'll just left it there all on its lonesome otherwise.
Exactly. And then there is going to be quite a bit of speed up that you're going to see once we've gotten the main things in this verse. In this chapter. So now that we have the glorious ability to fly, I should be doing the correct thing soon, hopefully, in order to allow us to get the Umbran Tears of Blood.
Oh, Rich.
I know. But yes, I am doing the correct thing now. The only way that you're going to get that Umbran Tears of Blood that was taunting us all the way back at the start is by Panther Withening off of the top of that bridge there, and then Crow Withening over. Unfortunately, I jumped a bit too quickly and completely buggered it up. And I'm just going, no, let me get it, please. Please.
Richie.
I know. And I was thinking, oh, can I do it a little sneaky way? Because I have Umbran Spear. And actually, I tried again, and it just, for God's sake.
I'm cringing.
Don't worry, I'm cringing too, but this is the type of thing where it's just like, I could cut it out, but also the part would be really, really, really short if I didn't.
I see, being economical with the laziness. There we go. No one stays uncaptured for long.
Exactly, because that boy needed capturing, otherwise I would have been very, very unhappy. But we're not quite done with all the things we can pick up just yet. Because in the next watery segment, we can get another Umbran resting place that we couldn't get the first time round.
Ooh.
I believe that's basically it. So, and what you can see me doing there is going, right, okay, I want to pause so I can skip this scene, but then it's a scene that you can't skip, and it's just like, I've just wasted my time because now it's going to take longer because then I've got to pause and unpause.
Yeah, it is kind of hard sometimes to tell what's a cutscene and what isn't.
I suppose this is also my redemption for this particular verse, because obviously it didn't go so swimmingly well the first time round.
Haha, I get it.
I mean, that one wasn't initially intended, but I'm very happy that it was there.
Now you know how I feel, mate. It's not always a bloody pun. Ugh. Ah, yes.
We have another Umbran resting place under here. and that has another broken witch heart in it. And that's basically it. We had to come back for 2 broken witch hearts and an Umbran Tears of Blood.
Whoa, you're moving so fast!
So now you're seeing exactly how much of this chapter that you can skip.
It's just kind of funny, really.
So it may have taken us nearly an hour to do the first time, but you can easily get it done in about, I think, maybe like 20 minutes if you are purely going for the missions that the game makes you play.
I mean, if you put this down to like 0.25 of its original speed, it would probably be playing back at the regular speed.
Yeah, I think this is like 200% speed, because I'm just like, yeah, we're just going to go zoomy, because I want to show you how fast it can go if you are just going through the raw thing, and also because I wanted to make sure that this part was of a reasonable length.
Fair enough, mate.
Also, you know, you can see how much better I have gotten again at the game from when I played through Chapter 1, because obviously I struggled clearly so much, because I was just relearning everything, and this time around I'm just like, yes! I am the master!
I'm seeing the progress, mate. I appreciate it.
I mean, I'm sure it's all going to go to hell in a handbasket again, but hey, it's at least better than where I started from.
So, they're after you too then. Have you been naughty, keeping secrets from Mummy? No, that's not smart. Oh, sorry.
I'll just skip this text. Let me skip!
No, you must watch.
You saved me, I'll show you around the store. And it's are we? That makes 2 of us, and it'll take 2 of us, won't it, love? You see?
Ridiculous. It's silly at normal speed. Fast forward speed, it's fucking cloud shoes.
Yep. Yeah, watching all of this, I bet you're thinking, bloody hell, just how short is Chapter 6?
Really?
You will see. I do believe that it is basically the shortest chapter that there has ever been in a Bayonetta game.
Interesting. Yeah, it's funny. We have a part with Fast Forward today because Part 6 of JoJo Stone Ocean, the first 12 episodes dropped on Netflix today.
Ah, of course it did, yes. Have you been enjoying it?
I've watched the first few episodes and yes, I'm enjoying it a lot.
Good. That's what we like to hear.
Also, Hawkeye is pretty good.
Yes, I need to watch episode 3. I haven't had much of a chance to do any watching today. So, yeah, I've got Hawkeye, I've got American Horror Story, and I've also got Lost in Space.
So little time to consume media.
I know. It's one of those things that you look at and just go, my life is basically just consuming all different types of media, whether it be films, TV, video games, theatre, books. I just spend my life consuming, and maybe that says something about where we are at as a society right now. But honestly, I don't care, because I do just enjoy it.
Well, as long as you keep all your responsibilities, who gives a shit?
As long as I keep myself and my dog alive, that's all that's important.
And your parents.
They can look after themselves.
Okay, I was going to say I needed a clarification, though. Alright, a bridge to the heavens.
Yes, although before we even start that, we are going to go to the shop, because we obviously picked up the LP last time,
but no need to pity me.
And also we have a decent amount of money now, so that we can, you know, pick up a few more Witch Hearts and Moon Pearls, hopefully.
Freaking sweet, Loris.
Work out like this for a while. Ta-ta.
One of these days, I just want them to sneak in the athletic theme from Super Mario Bros.
I know, that would be amazing, wouldn't it?
I mean, if you think about it, give it another 10 years or so, it will start to become classical music.
You're not wrong. But yes, we have Chernobog, which is a massive scythe.
Yes, indeed. A fine Kingdom Hearts reference waits for someone to take the bait. Alright, so a new chapter and a new weapon, eh?
Yes. Well, I can't remember whether we are going to use it too much in this fight or not. It doesn't really necessarily benefit from anything other than using your guns.
Bit of an awkward time to give it to us then. It's kind of like in A Birth by Sleep, when you finish Neverland, and you get a new Keyblade, but then you immediately get a much better one right after it.
Yeah, it's a bit of a waste at that point. It is boss fight time, and this is Valor.
Big old sunface lad.
Yep, basically an improved version of Valiance.
A sword to pierce the heavens.
And yes,
Oh.
we got to near the mountain, and now we're getting knocked back down again. Yay! We just get to experience it in gameplay form whilst fighting a boss this time. So I mean, I suppose there's some improvement there.
Yeah, for sure.
So yes, this fight can be really easy or a bit frustrating if you're not quite on the ball with the timings and what to expect when he does certain moves, because there's every now and again where he will basically fly out of the arena and then smash back in. And he'll also do things like ramming on his shield spinning, and that's quite fun.
I remember doing okay with this one, but there is a lot of, like, you know, scenery porn going on here, so you kind of have to pass all that and counter appropriately.
Very much so. And then once you've hit a certain point, you will go underwater.
Kind of considering making my face into a shield. It seems all the rage right now.
Yeah, make it into a shield and a sword. Makes sense.
I mean, this guy's design is pretty fucking cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, his design is amazing, and honestly, the fight is a lot of fun. It's just, yeah, this entire chapter is just this verse, and whereas, like, boss fights in the original Bayonetta, like, the parts would be at least 10 minutes, i.e. when we had Glamour. But this is 4 cutscenes included.
I'm wondering why they didn't put it on the end of the last chapter, really.
I know, it would have made more sense. And that does actually bring up one of my other criticisms that I have for the way that Bayonetta 2 constructs itself, is its chapters don't feel like they end properly. And by that I mean that sometimes you reach a point and they just sort of end. In the original Bayonetta, there's always something to cap it off when you reach the end of a chapter. Like there was a cutscene that sort of closed it off, or it felt like it made logical sense that it ended there. But like, as with like the last chapter, we got to the top and were just sort of going off onto the bridge, and it ended just as we were heading towards the bridge. And then this chapter picked up at the top of the bridge, and it's just like, but why? And yeah, I was not that impressed with that. But yeah, this chapter done. That's how quick it is.
Now, was that summon the, very nicely done by the way, was that summon the horsey dude?
No, that was Hydra. We'll be seeing a little bit more of Hydra later.
Okay, we'll bring up all the factoids about him then. Hey!
Yes! Beautiful pure platinum. I am proud of that.
You should be, mate. That was a good fight, good boss. See you next time, guys, for more of Bayonetta 2.